Here's Trace McSorley, the quarterback, and they run a shovel pass, and Barkley going to lose yard. He's such a good pass catcher, too, Greg. He's number 2 on the team in catches. McSorley in trouble, and is passing. You can hear the Washington fans. Pretty good turnout for Husky faithful. Underneath to Barkley, and Barkley with that great spin. Not played Josh Rosen this year, Leonard Fournette last year. Because of minor injury for Fournette is McSorley. We've got another quarterback standing next to him now leaving. That's Tommy Stevens. So they'll put those guys in there together as Barkley runs straight ahead for a first down.
They get the defense's eyes working away as Stevens works out of the backfield.
This is in the backfield with McSorley on 3rd and long. McSorley throwing a deep ball. Got a man. It's caught at the 20. Deshaun Hamilton breaking a tackle.
By McSorley, recognizing how much space he has to give Deshaun Hamilton the slot fade right outside the numbers. Perfectly thrown in stride, and a good job after extending plays. Reminds me a lot of what Baker Mayfield has been praised for in the Big 12.
It's a good point. McSorley stepping up here. Going to take a shot into the end zone. Overthrew his man, and it's...
And they lost by 1 to Ohio State in their house.
How about this little trickery there that directs... McSorley keeping it on 2nd and long. What a fake. Should have been a penalty on Washington. McSorley passes high, and that it's 2nd and 10. On the Penn State 47-yard line, they bring Stevens in motion. McSorley running again, and he's in. And a throw on target that was...
Good job uncovering on a slant route, and good timing by McSorley.
Ronnie did call plays in a bowl game a couple years ago for Penn State, but that was the full-time guy. Barkley straight ahead down. On 2nd and goal, shovel pass Gesicki, and he's dropped, just shifted into the backfield. And Barkley gets it into the end. Most of the attention for good reason, but McSorley is one of the better players in the Big Ten, and maybe the best quarterback. McSorley on target again. Jawan Johnson.
Trace McSorley does that every time out.
Another shovel pass deflected and nearly picked off at the Washington 35-yard line early on here in the 2nd quarter. McSorley airing it out, and it's underthrown. Caught.
State a fresh set of downs inside the 1.
Sanders hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward.
Scored on earlier. It's the same formation.
And into the end zone.
We're fired up.
That may be the next stop. It's not that long of a drive from Glendale, only about 4 hours. McSorley running. Barkley off the left side. Here he goes. Look at the speed. Oh my goodness. Breaks a tackle. Gonna take it to the house. 92 yards. Toying with it. And a fumble. Washington needs that. Other than if you're a Washington fan enjoying watching Barkley and what'll be his final game as he's taken down here after.
Of course, he just jumps out by looking at the depth chart at 6'5", 300. Watch the run to the left-hand side. Looks a little like the formation that they ran it out of earlier.
And Barkley able to power past the mark. 23. McSorley to the air. Pressure coming. McSorley being chased. And throws it. Play clock at 1. They get the play off. McSorley hit, and he still delivers a strike to Johnson. And Jawan Johnson's pass
from the barrel of a loaded gun off play action. You can see O'Brien not recognizing that play action. Held up. Had he come
schedule, they got Wisconsin, Ohio State, and Michigan State all in state college next year. McSorley on the run. It's caught.
And a well-timed play call.
Saquon Barkley in the game. This is his 12th touch, his 10th carry, and he is bottled up after a gain of 1 by Vita Vea. Yards, they had 2 of them in that first half, including a 92-yard run by Barkley. McSorley, he's got running room, a lot of green in front of him. Got the first down and into Washington territory.
And making a big play happen with his legs.
He got 26 yards. Now he puts the ball on the ground here on a snap that appeared
more pressure than they showed in the first.
Here's Barkley out in space. And ran out of... McSorley over the middle. It's caught a first down. Jawan Johnson. McSorley's been perfect on 3rd down. 7 of 7 passing. Barkley breaks a tackle. And finally brought... McSorley keeps it on 2nd and 5. Tried to cut it here. Washington bringing pressure. McSorley to throw. Going to take a shot. Receiver is there. Ball is caught. For the first time, it's their 7th Fiesta Bowl. And they have a 2-touchdown lead as McSorley throws it here. Out in space. And
have been very involved in this plan by Ricky Ronnie.
McSorley.
Even against some of the best defenses, stopping this much talent is extremely difficult.
McSorley steps up. Off the finger. On 2nd and 8, McSorley going to work again. Stepping up. Batted away. McSorley with time to throw. And on for the Nittany Lions earlier in the year. Nice cut by Miles Sanders. And he gets chopped. Here is a fake to Barkley. And now the quarterback McSorley going to keep it. Dive. He'll be touchdown lead. Direct snap to Barkley. Barkley hit of the backfield. A huge
zone coverage.
And they release him down the field. Stepping up McSorley. And throws to Barkley. Leaps it. So first down on the 23. Here's Barkley again. That pass a little behind him. But look at the speed as he turns upfield. Breaks a tackle. Reverses field. And finally
time he touches the football.
Play action. McSorley pass batted in the air. Free ball. It's picked off by Austin Joy. We got a 2-touchdown lead. You would imagine they'll start to milk the clock here. And Saquon Barkley, the perfect guy to do that. Right guy for this job. And he's got them back at a championship caliber level. Won the Big Ten a year ago. They do 3rd and 10. McSorley dumping it off to Barkley. And Barkley dropped at the 39 with Penn State in possession. 1-score game, and they're going to run McSorley here, and he's dropped it. How come you don't just run your offense? It's a one-score game. Shovel pass. Gesicki, well defended by Wash. 1st and 2nd down because you got the clock inside 5 minutes. They are going to throw it. McSorley stepping up. Goes to Barkley, another high percentage throw. He stays inbounds to keep that clock.
But continues with that gunslinging mentality.
Barkley trying to bust it to the outside. And the clock at 3:40. It is Barkley, and he gets the first down, powering into Washington. Washington may have to start thinking about using a timeout. Sanders stood up after a gain of 1. On 2nd down and long, Barkley running here, going backwards, trying to stay in. 2 touchdowns. Washington stacks the box. Here they come. McSorley climbing the pocket, and he throws complete.
You just stay aggressive. Most teams are running it in this situation. Play conservative, maybe punt.
Placement for Joe Moorhead, who left to be the head coach at Mississippi State. Sanders gets the carry. Put a punctuation mark on a terrific season and set the table for next year. Sanders about 3. And it is Barkley. And he's close. They're going to